Folks, welcome back to another episode of the Blockbuster Brothers. But today you might as well call it the Video Game Brothers because we are talking about Death Stranding 2, the video game. Brian has some thoughts he wanted to share them with you. What do you got, Brian?
Yeah, this is a little bit different, but I think it's worth talking about it because Hideo Kojima, butchering it. Get after me in the comment section. I'm the butcher. But he straddles an interesting space that I think is worth talking about on this channel because I think that it does affect cinema. And you're seeing it more and more where the video games, whether they're the video game stories with like Last of Us, or many other examples, Uncharted, they're being converted more and more. And I've been watching video games for a while now because their storytelling is elite. At least I found that Sony does a great job with it, and even Xbox is all over the place. Some of the best storytelling in the world right now is happening in the video game space. And I think Kojima is a creator that has always blurred the line where almost his stories are he is like more focused on the cutscenes of the video game than he is with the video game itself. Not that the video game isn't fantastic and has such weird elements that I think are so cool, like the mask. One of the characters wears a mask, and also before I even get into it, he used nothing but the biggest talent he can get his hands. He's always kind of been addicted to Hollywood and has always loved them and tried to get actors to play his role. He's trying to get Kiefer Sutherland forever to play Metal Gear. Big Boss trying to get him to play it. He actually dogged the guy who did it for a while. So there's something there. But Norman Reedus, oh, gosh, I'm butchering it. From The Walking Dead, you all know him. Kojima confronted him about playing this role in the first Death Stranding, and Guillermo del Toro, who gave Norman Reedus his very first job ever acting, Guillermo del Toro was like, anything Kojima asks you to do, just do it. So Reedus did it, and it's kind of turned into this huge thing. There's so many, like, Guillermo del Toro even played a character in the first one, shows up a little bit in this one. George Miller, the creator of Mad Max, is a character in this. Nicholas Winding Refn, the director of Drive, plays a little bit role in this. It's really interesting and huge female actor. I'm blanking on her name. She was in so many projects. I feel bad for Butcher. She's a huge part of the character. And I think it's a really interesting space that we're seeing, like the lines between the different mediums blur. I think that if you're interested in gameplay and storytelling, Death Stranding and Kojima's story is definitely worth checking into and at least hearing the background, because I think that this is the opportunities for filmmakers that it's not just in film. Kojima wanted to be a filmmaker. And he just found himself in the video game space, and he still stays true to his filmmaking love. And I think his cutscenes, if you want to go on YouTube and just watch the cutscenes of these movies, there's some great and fantastic ideas out there. And he's inspired by a lot of films. You can see his inspirations in there. But you know what? I really like it. And honestly, something I got to say is I really just love Guillermo del Toro. He's a great character in it, and I like, when, spoiler alert, close your ears for the next seconds, but he doesn't, he's a really interesting character, but he's so charming. He's so charming. I find myself that he could be a good actor as well. He's got this, like, I almost think there's certain people that are just, maybe from his father winning the lottery, that he's just got this like magnetic energy. Things just are attracted to him, and I'm straying a little bit, but I just wanted to talk about Death Stranding a little bit. I think it's definitely worth checking out. Death Stranding 2 just dropped a week or two ago, and there's a lot of people playing, and it's got a lot of buzz, and I think it's definitely worth checking out with the movie cap, animation, video games. It's all here. It's blended together, but this is just another episode of the Blockbuster Brothers. If you guys are interested in video game content and stories, please provide whatever information you want. We'd love to discuss. We'd love to get at it. I apologize for butchering any names. That's something I do regularly. But we appreciate you all. Thank you for watching another episode of the Blockbuster Brothers.